Hey, and good morning, everybody. My name is George Kosch. Today is the 8th of February. Beautiful month. Everything is going so well that I had some time to create a specialized store for everybody, and I've got some great news about that most of you probably know, but we're always adding things, always changing stuff in our packages to the better, of course. And good morning to everybody who has arrived here. I see we have a pretty full house. Just looking at the count. Yeah, that's nice to see. Why are you all here? Well, Sandy wrote a wonderful newsletter that says, in this land and time of fake, we all, everything seems to be fake, fake news, fake this. You can't fake 25 years. You can't fake that. You can't fake where you went to school. You could tell people you went somewhere, but you can't fake it because people will find out. 25 years is a long time. I started doing this stuff before we started our business, actually. I was on the internet and I had a mall and I was putting up websites, and over 25 years ago. So it's great that we're able to just say that to people, because that's one of the big problems is you come into a company like this and you just say, well, are they going to be there when it comes time to get paid? I heard Rial saying this morning, I finally made it with this one business I was in years ago, and it looked great until it came time for them to pay, and they didn't pay. We pay commissions on the 15th of every month, and you receive those commissions for the month before. And we pay by PayPal, we pay by direct deposit, we pay by check, and I think most people are happy with receiving the money right into their bank account if they want. We'll even be looking at sending through companies like TransferWise, but bottom line is we get the money out to you, no problem. And again, my background is I went to military college. I'm ex-military pilot. I used to fly around in those jet airplanes and teach people how to fly them. It was a lot of fun. I got the bug after 10 years in. They offered early retirement, so I took it because I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to just do the one thing. So came out, became a software engineer, completely self-taught. And believe me, folks, you'll self-learn anything when the money is coming in. And that's how it worked on the internet. People kept sending money, and I kept learning how to do all these things, and that's when the whole thing just started to go. How do you get started in the program is the most important thing, and I want to say a big thank you to the monitors for telling new silver members this. Get on lesson 3 and stay on lesson 3. You're going to find people will want to know how to put a banner on their website. Say, that's all fine. Just make sure you're on lesson 3 and you've watched the video under training on the top menu. I had one guy say, well, I'm trying to get to the lesson 1 video and the lesson 2 video. And I said, there is no such thing. There's one video. It's on lesson 3. Watch it. Okay? If you want to know our 10-year sales champ, she's never left lesson 3. Her name's Linda Elsie. She's on lesson 3. She's there all the time. Been there for 10 years. So if you want to make money and you want to generate traffic and you want to learn how the system works, sit yourself on lesson 3, do the lesson, do the video, and I promise you, you will do very well in the course. Then when you have everything really, you have a good solid understanding of how to generate leads, how to generate traffic, which is what this lesson teaches, go to any lesson you want. It's no problem. Okay, but I want to make sure that you understand that if you can generate traffic and leads, you can do all the other lessons. They'll make more sense. Okay. The proof of the program is you. You're here as a result of this lesson. People learning how to promote and generate leads. Okay. We have promotion and tools that you will be introduced to as you go through the training. A lot of them are under Cool Tools on the top menu. You can find the top menu here. If I click on this, the top menu comes up, and you can see it right up here, up that way. Okay, you'll see training here, ad examples here. You will also see the traffic streams. These are all just a beginning. We have to teach you how to do something with something, right? You learn how to ride a bike with training wheels on it first. You don't ride that bike for the rest of your life. So the idea of these traffic streams, the ad examples, and the training video are to get you started, get you out of the gate. You guys have heard the funnels, right? Everybody's always, oh, the funnel, the funnel. You got to have a funnel. Everybody's got a funnel. But nobody ever says how to get traffic to the funnel. You ever notice that? Oh, this is the best funnel in the world. It's the funnel of all funnels. And, you know, you listen to these videos of these guys and you say, yeah, they look very nice, you know, whatever, you know, to get people to buy something. You think, well, you're waiting, right? When are they going to get to the part about traffic? And they never, ever do. Nobody ever gets to the part about traffic. They never say, well, here's the ad to run, here's where you run the ads, and of course they'll tell you, oh, get a blog and learn to SEO it. And then you're going to get your funnel will work. Like, what? Blog about what? Oh, find some long tail words and stuff. And you know what? That's okay if you want to do something like that, but you got to have 6 months of no money when you do it that way, right? Like, what are you going to do? Hi, Google? Yeah, I've got my blog ready. Let's get her on page 1. And they go, have you done all your SEO? Oh, absolutely. I'm going to be a success story. And they go, are you there anymore? No. Oh, I'm sorry. You're finished. This system, we get you into the exchanges, get you into the safe list, teach you how to post. You will generate traffic on your first day. Is the quality of the traffic through the roof? No, there are people clicking on links to generate credits. But don't forget, there's a concept out there called window shopping. And window shopping is great, especially when they see a page that says something like, hey, get some free information on this. For example, let's just go to the first one here just for the sake of argument and say, when somebody comes to this page here and they say, I'm just here for the credits. You know, they click the link to earn the credits in the safe list or the exchange. Suddenly they look and they say, traffic to 5 sites. Oh, because remember, you got 10 seconds. Right? You got 10 seconds with them. That little timer up there, they're gone. But then they read this and they go from over 5,500 sources. Oh, okay, what the heck? So they say, I'll put in my name and my email and I'll get the free information. That's how you generate leads, okay? And that's why our system works. People come in here all the time and they just want something for free. Great. That's the whole idea of why this works so well, okay? You earn money by building a list, by giving away things for free. And your list grows, and the best part, for the first month, you don't have to worry about, oh, well, where are they going when they sign up? Well, they become an associate and the monitors deal with it. Right? They're your salespeople. They're going to handle the sales, they're going to handle your associates. Our live business center works on all devices. Okay, so when somebody comes in there, they're on a mobile phone or anything, they can see everything. We're even generating a brand new member area, which will be released at some point in the near future, and it'll give you the ability to go into, you know, we've all been in the sites where they say classic view and the new view, right? So I'm going to have those two all set up. And of course, associates, they'll probably come into the new modern view to see in mobile especially a better presentation of the member area, okay? However, all of these things work so that you can focus on promotion. One important thing, make sure that you change your email address that you're using with us to a Gmail account. The reason is Gmail is very easy to work with, and we send paid email out, like we don't send bulk mail to you folks. However, Hotmail, Yahoo, and Comcast, they don't even accept a lot of, believe it or not, paid email. Like we're actually paying money to send email out. So don't get bit. Don't use your own domain if you don't know, if you're not sure either. It's just a lot easier to just use Gmail. Don't test the sign-up forms. The reason I say that is because if you test and you become an associate, say you just use a different email address, the problem is if you remove yourself from the associate newsletter, our system removes you from everything. So it will detect if you're using that email anywhere and it'll remove it. That's not good because, well, you could lose some safe list accounts with us and things like that. So be very careful about that. You don't need to test the sign-up forms. We've been doing, doing this for many, many years. So just be aware of that, okay? Because that could cost you like just a lot of time and trouble and all that, okay? Today's topics, I want to run right into it. New ClickBank Superstore. What's ClickBank? Does anybody know what ClickBank is? ClickBank is a marketplace that you can sign up for free. And I just happen to have a whiteboard here. When you join ClickBank, and I'm just going to call it CB and Marketplace, they have a place with a whole bunch of products. And there's product after product after product in here. But the thing I want you to remember is not about all the products, it's about you. You can sign up and represent this marketplace for free. Yeah, you just go there and you sign up and you say, make me an affiliate, and you pick your name. Mine was Incor, I-N-C-O-R. That's my username at ClickBank. You could call it my affiliate ID, my affiliate username, whatever you want to call it. You guys make it up. It could be, like I had one where I was a vendor and I went Incor V, whatever. So you get this thing and you get to represent all these products. Problem is, what products do you promote? How do I get this marketplace on my website? Wouldn't that be the deal, right? If you could get their whole marketplace. Let's go take a look at what ClickBank looks like. Show you what I'm talking about. They're based in the UK, and I've been a member of ClickBank for about 10 years now, so I know how they work. They're really good. Here's an example of the marketplace. You've got all these different areas here, right? Everything you can imagine. There's, at any given time, from 8 to 10,000 products in here. But here's the neat thing, though. If you want to send somebody to one of these products, you can send them to them under an ID that you have. And it just goes, it's just such a nice system. You can pick any product you want to promote and everything. However, getting the entire marketplace on your site, I developed the system now to do so. And I want to take you through it, and I want to give you an idea of exactly how it works. The first thing to do is understand that we have up here ClickBank Store right on the top menu. We have an older version of this that all of you probably have, except for the new people who just signed up for silver. Okay, so Elaine, Bobby Joe, all of you, most of you that purchased the CD Engine package, you have the first version. We'll call it version 1 of the ClickBank Store. All of you get this automatically. All you have to do is click on ClickBank Store on the top menu, and you will see a little blue button, and you can go and get it because you've already paid. All right, you folks have already paid for the CB Engine membership and everything. This one here does not require CB Engine or anything. It just requires a small setup fee, one-time fee, $29.95. Many of you have done it already, and this applies to the new silver people. Well, now you have 2 stores in some cases for the most of you, right? That already have it. It's okay. It's fine to have the 2. They don't conflict with each other. I just decided I would build a store because I wanted it to be modern and I wanted it to adapt to mobile and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to pretend I've purchased the store. Okay, I'm not going to take a look at it yet. You can look at these things if you want. There's also a help and intro video up here. But this one here, I'm just going to go to my other computer and I'm going to add myself as somebody who owns it. Save that there. And if I hit refresh here or I go back to ClickBank Store, you'll see it comes up and it says add the ClickBank Store plugin. It will automatically pick these. I just put it in here because you can change all of this later, right? You can change all this later. This is just a setup, part of the setup program. It will grab an image. It will grab a logo at random. You can completely change these. And again, you can see the little help video here. But right out of the box, let's see what it looks like. See your site. This is what it looks like right out of the box. You don't have to, all of the, remember when we were at the site here? Remember arts and entertainment? Right here, we've got arts and entertainment, all the different directories. See that? So people can come in here and they can click on things. And the beautiful thing about this is all you have to do is have a ClickBank ID that you've entered. If you don't, on that other page there, it will ask you to enter it and it'll give you a link to sign up. Okay? If you say, I don't remember if I have it, well, it would come up here and it would tell you if you didn't have one, but you can also go to the ClickBank promo kit here and you'll see it if you want to see it. It's right there. Okay? And you can save it, you can change it in here. If you change it in here, it changes everywhere. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. All right? The really neat thing about this is you now have the entire, all of the different products on your website, right? All the stuff, and it's maintained every week by our database. And again, whenever you click on any of these, it goes to your link directly. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like say I right click and I say copy the link. Let's see what the link looks like. If I go up here, and you can see right there it says INCOR, I-N-C-O-R. And then it goes off to the hop link, okay? Which you don't need to worry about any of those things. It's all completely automatic, all right? You've got your CB Store home here. People can go back to your site and you can change the logo and all the colors here. And people can search for things too. Like the other day I searched for scripts, comes up, and it should show you, all of the different things, different products. The beautiful part is at the bottom, guess what we have? We have, would you like your own store? They can sign up here and they'll become a Worldprofit associate. These links here, information links, are from your top menu. Okay, and of course, this is your built-in newsletter, which you've all come to know is really cool because it just works. Okay, so with that being said, let's go take a look at what we can do with this thing. Right, so first of all, you can select a new logo. That's a no-brainer. You could just pick one, make the change, click on there and update the logo, or you can create your own logo and host it using Worldprofit image hosting. So you create it on your computer, go to the image hosting, load it up there. Honestly, it's not that hard. And then just put the URL in here and click update. Okay, so that, you can change those things. You can change the header on your classified ad site. Say that we like the puppy. Well, a nice eagle there, right? American eagle. So we go over here, close. I'm just going to close a few things off here. Hit my refresh. And I'll just go to ClickBank Home. There's the eagle. See him? Looking great. You can increase the length, make the image bigger if you want. Okay, go down here and just update. And you see I hit refresh and you can see how it's just lengthened a bit. Okay, it's beautiful. You can have the whole eagle in there if you want. Just kind of catches people, right? Let's see what else we can do. Well, here's another neat thing. It loads up as your first name and it puts an apostrophe and an S and then CB Superstore. You can change that to anything that you want. You can also change the colors of the buttons. So say, for example, the search button, which is this button right here. See the search? These two like each other, search, CV home, and George Kosch Guru likes these buttons, and these buttons, they like whatever you want them to be. So let's look at those. Don't be afraid to play with the system too. If you say, geez, what's that search button again? We'll switch it to red. And then if you're not sure about this one, how about we make that one green and this one teal? Okay, so then you go here and you can just see what it looks like. Red, green, teal. That's it. Pretty straightforward. Okay? And that's it. That's your store. My design, the reason I do this, so of course you can add your own header image too, and you can manage them here. So if you want to add your own, you can load one in, go in there, and yeah, I wanted it to be very simple. The one thing that you don't need to worry about are the products. I update them every week from my API feed with ClickBank. Because yes, we've been dealing with ClickBank for a decade. They're very good people there. I love the people at ClickBank. They're very nice. Right? So I update the database and set it up every single week. Okay? Do you guys have any questions about this? Another thing that you should note is this is on your website. Okay, so all the links and everything are going to be scanned by Google's bots and MSN bots because it's right on your website. It's under CV Store. Okay, and of course when you go back to your site, you can add it if you want to the top menu. So free classifieds, ClickBank Superstore over here, but I can also move that up to the top, right? So I can go over to website management and I can go into here, free classified. So you can see this is just from testing. ClickBank Superstore, edit that, try to get that moved to the top menu. Save that there. And then we'll go here. Should see it up here. Okay, ClickBank Superstore right there. Right? And you can put anything you want on the top menu. I've seen some people with quite a few things. You've got all of your social links up here. These are, you can see this, but it's for all of the scrapers and bots. They don't actually see that. They see that as a bunch of gibberish. So you don't have to worry about this. But again, you can use a Skype. You can use Skype up here, and you can use an email from guess where? Your own account, because we include email, right? Email for all. So if you want an email address off of your, your site with us, we can set that up for you. You just get your email down here on the left menu, email, web-based email. So we can set it up for you. There's no charge. It's part of your silver. Okay? You can come in here and check your email. You can use Postbox. You can use Outlook to check your email. You don't have to check it in here. It's up to you. We'll send you instructions for everything. Okay? We now have login ad campaigns also. So for those of you who want to generate really good, high quality traffic, login ads. They're absolutely fantastic. I designed this myself. And login ads, as if you were in the workshop last week, you would see what they were. There's also a help video here. You can watch this video to learn about what they are. But essentially, we're putting a page in front of somebody before they log in to one of our, there they are, 18 different sites. They get login ads posted. Okay? Does that make sense? That's why we're doing so well, folks. We're really really grinding it out this winter with the new stuff. We've modernized the sites, modernized everything. The member area will be the last thing to modernize because we do have over 100 different tools, and they don't need to all be changed or anything. I'm not changing anything. It's just going to be the look, the way they appear on the screen. But for the most part, everything will look the same except for the menus and everything. Right? You guys probably want to see this, don't you? Let me go to here. I'll just give you a quick a review of what it looks like. And this is, this isn't here yet. We're not ready yet for this, but here, I'll just give you a sneak peek of the modern, like the modern site I'm working on. You can see we have a menu system here. We have a right-hand menu over here, right? So you've got our ad stream, and we've got an advanced menu. I've kept all that. People can X out of that. We've got all of our different areas up here. Okay, so it's all coming. It's a really something I'm enjoying doing because of that. All right, so there's a search box up here. All of the different, all of the different areas are still here, and you can hide these things too. You don't have to have those in there. They will go away if you want them, and then you can focus on your lesson and everything. We're also coming up with a CEC system, MCEC, plaques, certificates and things like that you guys are going to like. So we've got some stuff that we're working on. It's going to be really great. Okay. Do you folks have any questions so far? I know there's a lot of stuff, but it's all good stuff, especially the ClickBank store. I'm really excited about this. Yeah, Michael, it's already added. Our GDPR is covered under worldprofit.com. So if you go to Worldprofit, and it's up to you if you want to add further, but we cover all of our hosting with our privacy policy here, if you look, and we go into our definitions here. So you can always refer people here if they have any questions, because every single lead and everything does come into our databases. So we have all of the different, everything covered. This is all legal stuff, so I don't really, the GDPR part is here and everything. It's kind of boring to read, but it's there. Okay, so you're all covered. Unless you're collecting data through some other company, then you have to handle that on your own. Similarly, if you say you have a WordPress site and that site is your site, you can do whatever you want. You can get a GDPR thing in there if you care. I don't really think they're coming after the little people like us. I think they're after Facebook, as you know, and Google and all these companies that have terabytes of data. They're all getting called on it now because they're selling it, and we all know they do that. But the giants, Apple, Microsoft, they're the ones that are, they're selling data, and now they're getting called on it, I guess. So CEC, Worldprofit Certified E-Business Consultant. How do you get to be a CEC? You have to bring in 25 associates and 1 sale, and you're CEC for good. Okay, you don't have to keep doing that. The whole idea was, when we first created Worldprofit, the one thing that we couldn't get across to people was that you need to generate leads. That's the first thing that I learned, and I never understood it at all. Didn't even know what that was 25 years ago. I have no clue. What's a lead? What's a list? Like all this stuff, right? And I totally get it. People come in and their face just goes blank when you say, do you want to make money online? And they're like, yeah, I do, but I don't know how. And they get stuck on that, got to sell stuff, got to sell stuff. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. You don't sell things. You generate a list, and you have to have a website, right? Everything is fake these days, right? So if somebody says to me, do you want to do business with me? What's your website? What's your Facebook page? What's your Twitter? That kind of thing. You need this proof, right? So I learned all this, and then I also learned that you can't just sell people things. They don't buy them. You have to bring them into a list, in our case, the associate membership list, get them to come into your member area, and then go from there. And of course, our site is very unique because you have complete access to everything through your prospect manager through your newsletter, through your associates links and things like that. So it's a shared system. And of course, you can send people to your store and say, hey, go check out my superstore. You might find something in there that you're interested in. Okay, searchable, everything, you know, people can find things in there. Okay? And Carlos says, George, the CB store that we have now has all the programs offered. As far as I know, it does. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, as a ClickBank member, don't ever forget, you can also log into your ClickBank account, right? You can click the login link here, and you can log in and check things out, right? They've also got things in ClickBank that are good to use too, of course, right? But you're not going to get a store or anything unless you have this system set up here, okay? Brian Armstrong, silver. Good for Brian. Is he in there monitoring right now? Who's in there monitoring? Good for him. I like when I see silver sales rolling in. That's the greatest thing. Okay, I wanted to also show you folks something that is coming along. Do you guys want to see like a super sneak preview of something? I think you'll like it. It's pretty cool. Let's go through some of this first. This is from last week. The monitor program. Our monitor program is great. If you're interested in it, go on the left-hand menu under monitor area and click under monitor training. Do you see that where it says monitor training? If you're interested in becoming a monitor, we love to have you try out. You'll like it. It's completely free. You come up on camera and you get to interact with people. It's a lot of fun. So if that's kind of something you're interested in, by all means, sign up. Take special note here. Senior monitors, $5 every time somebody upgrades to silver on your watch. So whoever the monitor is for the silver that just came in, they get $5. Even though they're not their sponsor or anything, we just do that. Okay? They'll also receive some associates that are placed under them. And believe me, we have so many associates, not even funny. Okay, so we place them under the monitor, and the person who obviously upgrades gets their bonuses and everything too. If you have any questions, monitor supervisors, Linda and Brian, okay, just ask them, email them, they'll help you out. So we mentioned classified ad plugin, completely free. Okay, so how do you get the classified ad plugin? You go to the left menu here, free classifieds, and click on classified plugin. Same sort of idea. Okay, people can see what it looks like. I always cringe when I do this because this is like a test site all the time, right? Like my accounts are always for testing. So you can see we have lots of ads in here. Same basic format, you know, some of the top ads, how it works. People come here through you and they sign up if they want to post an ad, and guess what? They become an associate under you, right? Beautiful. You can do all the stuff. You can change the logo. All kinds of great things. Okay. We talked about how to promote why. Yeah, you should know that by now. Commission payments, we have direct deposit. You want to find out the different options. Right up here, commissions, right on the top menu. How we pay you, you can go through that. You can see everything up there. You can also change things in your account, like your address and everything right here. Account. See where it says account? You can go to account details if you wish. Okay? They're all in there. Are there any questions? And Bobby Joe says, do we have a message? I don't know what that means. I don't understand that question. Looks like we're good there. All right. If you guys have a question, go ahead and type it in. If I missed your question, just say, you know, type it out again or paste it. Lee Allman says, yes, I'm having trouble placing ads. Where are you trying to place an ad? for example, let's just go to a site. Okay, so say I go to the 20 traffic streams. I'll just go to one of my sites here, instant traffic generation. So when you want to place an ad, you of course log in. Make sure that you write down, you know, your details of your account. Let's see if I can get logged in here as a user. As you can see, I've got a bunch of test accounts. So let me grab this over here. I'll just get logged in this way. Traffic ad links. We'll just go to traffic ad links. Let me log in there. There we are. And so I'm going in, probably get the login ad here. There's the login ads that come up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then I should be able to go to my member area. So when you want to place ads, you always will see universally everywhere, set up ads. Okay, you click on that. And you have banner ads. And you have solo ads. If you know, and you of course get traffic injections every month. And then you have all kinds of different options. This is where you place your ads. Okay, and you can just enter them in here. You click here to set these up. Okay, and Lee. So with state of the art, I'm just going to close this off here. You can get your ads right up here on ad examples. Just take this first ad, and you can paste that in. You just click in any area, and then you right-click your mouse, and you say copy. And then you can paste that in and send that out along with the URL down here. And there's a subject line, which you can modify if you want. Okay? And Carlos says, yes, on a different topic, what's the best way to run ads for local businesses? You could probably do classified ads in your area. Go to Google and just say, you know, the name of your area, classified ads. You can use things like Kijiji, which will isolate closer into that. Craigslist is a good place to post. And then, of course, depending on what you're looking for people to do, you could just use the system we're using. You can use Facebook ads if you want. You have to pay for those, but you can localize them better that way. Okay? Yeah, there are tons of ads ready to go all the time. So just for a sneak peek here, I was going to show you guys something I've been working on, and will be released later this week. And this is just very preliminary at this point in time. But you know me, you know the way I work. I like to have, you know, good stuff. So I'm just going to go here for a sec and throw this in here. See, with ClickBank, they have a lot of products, as you know. So what I've done is I've stripped out, you know, just a lot of products that I didn't want to have in my system. There's 4,000 products in here, and these are from ClickBank. And you will be able to, in the ClickBank Sales Manager, analyze the best things. And they, of course, come to the top. So these are the top sellers because a thing called gravity. And I will do a video about this. Gravity is just a number. And the higher the number, the more it sells. In other words, it's more popular, like 5 stars. Well, in this case, 99 stars. You know, so I'm not going to do 99 stars, but there's 99 stars there. And then you can go work your way down to 9. These are normal. These are good. These are still great. You'll see there's only, out of all the products, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in the 90s there. Okay, so these are just extremely good. You click on details here, and you can see the details. You can go see the website. And of course, you can add this to your website. Okay, which is kind of cool, right? Like say I want to have this manifestation kit. I click add to website, specials, you know, all this stuff. I could get rid of this. I don't want that big long line in there. And then I can, hopefully if it works with the system, it will come up as the, went there. 15-minute manifestation. Can preview that, and there you go. So there's a a video coming up and everything. Okay, so it's on my site now, and if I had my nav bar here, it would show up on the nav bar. Okay, and again, I can show it to you on my site. What did I put it under, specials or something like that? I think it was down here on the left. There it is, 15-minute manifestation. And you can move this, of course. You can change everything. You can delete it if you don't want it. Totally simple. If you want to say, look, I've got these extras here from testing. Always remember, when you look at my sites, they're always testing, so you'll see some extra stuff on there. So there you go. Off it goes, and it's gone. And then if I get rid of the other one, I can do the same thing, just delete it. And I can edit, make changes. For example, this manifestation here, it shows you the actual link here. Do you see how it says incore.dat? I could change this to HTTPS if it's a secure site. It's totally up to you. Okay. However, what I really like is that we can just go backwards here a bit. This analysis system that I'm building will allow you to get these details, and I will set it up so that you can lazy blog it, like send it to your blogs. You can also blog it on your website and do a review of it if you want. The key to this whole thing is, for example, if you want to promote something, sending an affiliate link to Twitter or Facebook is terrible. That's not the way you promote things. You have to do a review of it. And then you have to refer people to your site where they would then see it. Okay? So I'll set this up so that it can be lazy blogged, using the lazy blogger. And then, of course, you can add to your site, but you can also blog it to your own website. So I'm going to have all those controls in there. Plus, I'll have a top 10 page just to show you the top 10. The new stuff, top 10 new products that have been added. Now, mind you, you can get all of these by clicking activation date here. It will rearrange it. This is from the 1st of February. These are brand new, all in order. You can look at commission. You can even order by title. You can search up here. And of course, these are the vendor IDs, which you can click on to see the site. So if you wanted to click, it'll open a new browser. And there you go. And some of these things you might be interested in. Just don't buy it when you go to it under your own ID. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, so you wouldn't use your hop link there. Of course, you can't do that. They don't allow it. Earnings per sale. This zeros, they don't really mean anything. It just means that you get whatever percentage is offered by the vendor. Usually 75%. They just haven't had enough sales to come up with anything, right? That's just an average. Like, look at this, 99 bucks. This is after people order. These are, people getting all this stuff here. Okay? And then you can rearrange everything the way it was. Go through, you can look stuff up. You can find vendors that you like, see what they've got. Really neat. Okay? And AJ says, what about YouTube training? I'm not quite sure what it is you want to know. Elaine, this will be for people, if you already own the ClickBank store, you will get this for free. If you don't, well then it would come when you bought it. All of this will be included. Okay? Platinum, if you upgrade to Platinum, you get the Sales Manager, you get ClickBank Superstore, we throw that in, completely included. You also get an autoresponder that's up there with Aweber and GetResponse, very powerful. You get 40% commissions. Advanced Ad Tracker, which I haven't even showed you, you get mega traffic injections every month to all 18 websites. Not just 5, but you get it to 18. You get VIP bonus software that's included in the member area, and you get all kinds of goodies. Okay? Yes, the autoresponder is on the top bar. You receive that if you upgrade to Platinum. contact support if you're interested in a quote. Okay? And David Otto, if you do see a product that asks for permission to promote, all you have to do is log into your account. Okay? So folks, I only had 45 minutes today, so I have to sign off. I do apologize for that, but I've got a meeting that I have to attend, and I've got to go. Okay? So folks, this is it. Put in a request. You'll get a 1-year package, and I highly recommend it because it's just great. All right? If I didn't get to all of your questions, don't worry about it. Just fill out a support ticket and I'll get back to you. Okay? Thanks a lot.